Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we are going to get our big old Sith Lord Nakamura. It is of course Shinsuke Nakamura, the brand new United States Champion. We've already got our Feral Sheamus and LA Knight, of course both former United States Champions themselves. And without any further ado, let's just jump right in and get these last 3 remaining shards, which will give us our first Shinsuke Nakamura. We are, of course, going for a double Heroic Pro of this, which will be happening next week, but we will be getting the Heroic from this here event. So let's go with a Gobbledygooker, and we'll put him in the top left to try and provoke the opponent. It didn't work. Sometimes the opponent, if they can't beat an event card, they will put something in the opposite corner, which is what I was hoping to happen. So we've used our 1 left arrow, we still have 2 down arrows and 2 right arrows. Okay. I think JBL should win there. Good. Let's go with an LA Knight here. Okay, Bret the Hitman Hart stepping in. And with that, we can no longer get a perfect game, so we're just going to throw LA Knight in here. And then big old Saint Mick will take out Angelo Dawkins. Oh, Montez Ford, sorry. I knew it was Montez Ford in my mind, and I said the other member of Street Profits. Very rude of me. Then we got a Feral Jacqueline, a Metal Ivar, Cedric Alexander Inc., and our last card is a SummerSlam 24 Sheamus. And with that done, let's screenshot that. We have got our Sith Lord Nakamura. And I think this is the best image, the best artwork that we've had of Nakamura as well. So I think this is pretty cool. We are, of course, locking that one down. And let's just for fun, let's go ahead and do a rare draft pick. We'll keep the other ones so that we can train up our Nakamura. And let's try over here. No such luck, but we did get a Feral Manager Brandy Rhodes. And with that done, the Heroic Ring Domination has been unlocked. So I've got another Feral card, another Legion card, and then the Heroic upgrade left to do. But let's take a quick look at our Shinsuke Nakamura first of all. We're going to go into Performance Center, and we're going to... Oh, we're not allowed to put him in yet because he is, of course... He still has the ability to get the Heroic upgrade, so you can't put the event card into any of the training, unfortunately, until he has that Heroic upgrade. So if we do want to train him up, we're going to have to do it from scratch. And I don't particularly want to, so I think I'm going to leave him on level 0. So let's take a look at some of the other images. We've got our Zombie Nakamura, of course. This was his very first event card from all the way back in Season 1. Or maybe it wasn't Season 1, but it was early on. Season 1 or 2, I think. That was the first time that we saw him back when he was in NXT. There is a black and white Nakamura if you want to go for a more artistic style. I think this was him when he was doing the King Nakamura gimmick, when he wore the white. After winning the King of the Ring, of course. And here we have Nakamura wearing the Sith gear, as I like to call it, from Star Wars. I almost said Lord of the Rings. From Star Wars, the Sith Lord outfit, without the face paint, without the mask. And in order to get that, all you need to do is get the WrestleMania Fusion. There is the Undertaker version of Nakamura, but I still think that this is the best version of Nakamura that we've had for a long time. And I hope that he gets a decent push back to the area that he used to be in, rather than the lazy Nakamura that we've had for the past few years, where his booking hasn't been great and he hasn't really done a tremendous amount. I think he had a little bit of a a stop and push kind of gimmick where he was getting some big matches against the likes of Cody Rhodes and things, but then he was forgotten about, and then they would bring him back and he would have another big thing, and then he'd be forgotten about. And I'm hoping that now that he's got the United States Championship, that he sees a little bit more of a main event push, perhaps, and maybe back into that true gimmick that he should have. So what we're going to do now is, with our Shinsuke Nakamura, we are going to put him into here as level 0. And the reason we're going to do that is, first of all, it should give us slightly easier opponents. Doesn't always, especially if your deck is quite as powerful as mine is. But it does do a cool thing, which I will show you. So we have 3 down arrows, a left and a right arrow, and our Shinsuke Nakamura. So we're going to put him in the bottom left corner here. And the opponent will definitely attack him, which means that he gets 1 match from that, guaranteed. And then we're going to have The Rock take him on over here. And so long as you do that, then he's going to get 2 games every single match, which means he'll get his 100 games fairly easily and fairly quickly. And we're also, at the same time, progressing through Ring Domination. So we're not just wasting time playing Wild or Royal Rumble or such to try and level them up. Okay, so we can still theoretically perfect this, but the opponent needs to put a card in the top right corner here and attack our LA Knight, because we need this space to take on John Cena. And we can't win now, so... Well, we can win, but we can't get a perfect anymore, so we'll just do that instead. And we've got 12 spaces. It is entirely random. Let's just go anywhere with these. We'll just take out this entire top right corner. And we're just going to dust all of those. And you saw that I ran out of space there. That was my fault. I am going to take care of that right now, because I left these cards from earlier and I should have dusted them. So I'm going to do that right now. Let's take care of this Brand Rhodes. It's not going to take up space, but Cedric Alexander, Ivar, and Sheamus most certainly are. We're keeping the rest of these just in case we pull a pro from the Santa event that's still ongoing. Once the Santa event is finished, we will 100% be getting rid of each of those. Speaking of which, let's go into our holiday collection. And we've got 5 presents here, but the only one that we need is toys. And again, I still do not know how to get any more, because we're on Damian Priest. And I don't see a reasonable way of getting these last 2 toys that we need to finish off our collection. And we've only got 6 days and 8 hours left. If we go into Saving Santa, you'll see the reward for beating Damian Priest is Damian Priest and a pro of one of these cards. And then lastly, the final one, taking on the Rock, gives you the Santa, the final boss, and of course 10 draft picks, and also the chat flare as well. So, a little bit disappointing. Lastly, we'll end off the video by saying thank you to all of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet members out there who have sent out gifts, and let's just shout them all out. We have a present from Buterator R, Swag Dog, Kyrie Sanity, Jai420, who has sent a few, Kahana, RKO, No Yeet again, Big Boss Man, Dante Will, Andrew, Tau Norge, Player 6387, must be from Squid Game, Magwin, RKO, Kyrie Santi, Jai420, even more, Meerkat Mania, WWE Fan, Steven, Dark Soul Viper, Isaiah, Dudley Bro, Magwin, Tau Norge, Brave Feet Zed, oh my goodness, that's your name. I can't exactly see this. I think it's Nelina, Kahana, Dante Will, I Love Dogs, oh, that's a wonderful name. Jai420, Psychotech, Big Boss Man, and Andrew. Lastly, thank you to each and every one of you. I'll be opening all those presents, and I will try my best to send you one in return. But, of course, when the presents do break, and I don't have enough presents to send to everyone, not everyone will get any. But thank you all one and the same for sending such wonderful little presents to a big old grand cat. And that is going to be it for this little video, folks, and I really hope that you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.